We welcome you to Greensboro, North Carolina, the Novant Health Fieldhouse NBA G League basketball action tonight. The Long Island Nets take on the Greensboro Swarm. I'm Brock Bowling, and the Swarm would like to recognize all of our partners this year, including Novant Health, Blue Ridge Properties, Marriott Hotels, the YMCA, Friendly Dentistry, RH Behringer, and Matthews Mobile. Time now for the injury report. It's brought to you by Novant Health. At Novant Health, we are making access to our orthopedic specialists easier than ever, with same-day appointments and after-hours walk-in care available for urgent needs and the safest care in the region. Book your orthopedics appointment with Novant Health today, because pain definitely can't wait. Novant Health, the official health provider of the Greensboro Swarm. The injury report for this game tonight for the Long Island Nets and for the Greensboro Swarm. There are no injuries for the Nets, and there are no injuries for the Swarm either here tonight. Time now for the starting lineups, brought to you by Truliant Federal Credit Union. Their goals are to improve lives by putting our members first and providing great service and straightforward financial solutions to help guide their financial future. Starting lineups tonight for the Long Island Nets: Tyson Etienne, E.J. Liddell, Drake Powell, Trey Scott, and Malachi Smith. And for the Greensboro Swarm, Terrell Brown Jr., Marcus Garrett, P.J. Hall, Jalen Sims, and Liam McNeely. These two teams took on each other just 2 days ago on Wednesday. The Long Island Nets won that game by a score of 116 to 111. Snapping the Swarm's 8-game winning streak. So the Swarm will get a chance to start a new streak here tonight. Swarm onto the floor in their purple uniforms, the teal and white trim. The Nets on the floor in their white uniforms, the red and blue trim. The officials for tonight's game: Pat O'Connell, Castine Evans, and Rio Hasabe. Swarm are 19-7 on the G League regular season so far. The Nets are 17-11. Trey Scott will jump in the center circle for the Nets against P.J. Hall for the Swarm. Nets go left to right in the first half. Swarm right to left. The toss, the tap into the Swarm backcourt. Of the Swarm have the opening possession of the game, going from right to left. Man-to-man defense to start out the game here for Long Island. Ocean perimeter game and passing game here for the Swarm. Here's Sims, left side, cranks up a three, and it goes in. Jalen Sims starts off the night with a bang. His first points of the night, a three from outside. 3-0 Swarm. 30 seconds gone by here in the opening quarter of play. Now the Long Island Nets have the ball for the first time tonight. Man-to-man defense here for the Swarm. Etienne, top of the circle, rises, fires a three, and it goes in. Tyson Etienne, his first points of the night. We're tied at 3. 11:20 to go in the first quarter. Swarm ball in the front court. P.J. Hall, head of the key, hands it off right of the circle to Sims. Sims push pass left to McNeely, back to Sims between the rings, puts it on the floor. 10 to shoot, right side McNeely, fires up a three-point shot, it rims off. Rebound by E.J. Liddell for the Nets. Tie game at 3. We've played 1 minute in the opening quarter of action. Etienne, head of the circle, directing traffic on the point for the Nets. Left elbow jumper missed by E.J. Liddell. Rebound controlled by the Swarm and Garrett. Swarm across midcourt. They go right to left. Head of the circle, Hall. Catch and shoot three. That's too strong. Fight for the rebound. It's loose on the floor. McNeely has it for the Swarm offensively. Goes inside left hand. Banks it in. Liam McNeely, his first two of the game. 5-3. The Swarm in the lead by 2. 10:33 to go in the first quarter. Nets ball left to right. Here's Etienne up front. Swing pass right to Liddell, back to Etienne, right of the circle, drives inside, bounce pass to the lane to Liddell, floating right-hander goes in for E.J. Liddell. His first two of the game, tied at 5, back and forth we go. Early action for first quarter, shot in the lane, missed by the Swarm and Brown. Rebound Smith for the Nets. Across the timeline they go left to right. Powell has it, entry pass down low, right block is Liddell, turnaround fadeaway shot goes awry, and the rebound by the Swarm. Here comes Garrett across midcourt. Top of the circle, wide open three. It's short off the lip. Rebound by Powell for the Nets. Across the timeline he goes left to right. Tie game at 5. 9:50 to go first quarter. Left block, fadeaway shot missing by Powell for the Nets. Rebound by Hall for the Swarm. Tied at 5. 9:43 to go first quarter. McNeely, dribble drive, right baseline. Stops on the right block. Turnaround shot, left hand, and it goes in. Liam McNeely using his offhand, his left hand with a turnaround J. It goes in, 7-5, Swarm by 2, Nets ball front court. Liddell, top of the circle, 3, and he got it. E.J. Liddell, his first 3 of the game, he has 5 points. 8-7, Swarm down 1, Swarm ball right to left. 9:15 to go first quarter. Sims driving left baseline to the rack. Reverse layup is good. Jalen Sims, he has 5. Swarm back on top by 1, 9-8. Approaching 9 minutes to go first quarter. Nets ball in the front court, top of the circle, 3 by E.J. Liddell. Way short, an air ball, and it's caught on the miss here by the Swarm. Swarm across midcourt, right to left. Garrett head of the key, bounce pass in the lane to Sims. Inside pass to Hall, 2-hand slam by P.J. Hall. His first 2 of the game. 11-8, Swarm in the lead by 3. 8:43 to go first quarter. Nets ball left to right. Smith across midcourt. Between the rings, Etienne back to Smith at the head of the key. Works against the man-to-man defense by the Swarm. Here's Liddell, bounce pass in the lane to, it's Smith in bounce pass in the lane to Liddell. He misses the shot. Rebound here for the Swarm. Swarm leaded by 3, 11-8. 8:23 to go first quarter. Garrett up front, lobs the pass to the foul line. Hall drives inside, floating right-hander way short. But it's out of bounds off of Trey Scott of the Nets, and it stays with the Swarm underneath. Marcus Garrett will inbound with the Swarm on their own baseline on the far side. Garrett inbounds for the Swarm on the baseline on the far side. Inside pass to Hall. Layup is missed. It rims out on him. Rebound by Trey Scott for the Nets. Across the timeline he goes. Skip pass left side. He goes to Malachi Smith. Reverse layup is good on the baseline by Malachi Smith. His first 2 of the game. 11-10. Swarm by 1. 8 minutes exactly now to go first quarter. Here's Terrell Brown Jr. on the lane. Scoop shot with the right hand. Leaves it short. Gets his own rebound. Falls down. Passes right side to Sims. Drives inside. Pull up 15-footer. Rims out on him. Rebound by Liddell for the Nets. And the outlet pass to Powell. Sprint dribble across the timeline is Powell. Push pass right to the corner. Trey Scott for 3. Missing off the glass. Rebound by Terrell Brown Jr. for the Swarm. 11-10. Swarm by 1. 7:37 to go first quarter. Here is Sims, head of the key, drives inside, passes left wing to McNeely. He drives to the foul line, leans inside, nowhere to go. Lofts the pass left corner. Sims catch and shoot 3. That's off the mark. Offensive rebound. Hall with the Swarm, right baseline, nowhere to go. Behind the back pass, Sims right side, 10 to shoot. Here is Sims. Right corner, fakes the 3, needs help. Skip pass up front to Garrett. 5 of the timer. Here's Garrett driving inside, running right-hander off the glass. No good. Rebound by Liddell for the Nets. Outlet pass to Smith. Across the timeline, Trey Scott getting loose inside. Lays it in. Trey Scott, his first 2 of the game. 12-11. Swarm in the lead by 1. 6:52 to go in the first quarter. Here's Garrett at the head of the key, and a foul away with the ball. It's on Long Island. And we get a timeout of the court. 6:50 to go in the opening quarter. It's the Nets 12, the Swarm 11 on NBAGleague.com. Fans, the Swarm's next home game is tomorrow night, 6 p.m., as we take on the Motor City Cruise. For tickets, please visit gsoswarm.com. Out of the timeout of the court, 6:50 to go, first quarter. Nets lead the Swarm 12-11, back and forth battle. The Nets are shooting 45% for the game and 2 of 4 on threes for 50%. The Swarm 5 of 15 from the floor, 33%, 1 of 5 on threes so far. Swarm have the ball down 1. 12-11 Nets, 6:50 to go in the first quarter. Tosan Iwoma in the game for the first time here for the Swarm. Here's Terrell Brown Jr. inbounding in the far sideline in the front court near the Swarm bench. He finds Garrett up top, spins the left to Iwoma. Left angle is Hall. Hall penetrates into the lane. Left-hand shot off the glass and good. DJ Hall, he has 4. 13-12, Swarm back in the lead by 1. Nets ball left to right, 6:30 to go in the first quarter. Here's Smith way out front of the right junction, picked up by Terrell Brown Jr. Chest pass up front to the Etienne. Bounce pass left side to Cheney Johnson. 10 to shoot. Johnson backs in on the left block, kicks it right corner. Etienne catch and shoot 3 on the way. He got it. Tyson Etienne, his second 3 of the game. He has 6. 15-13. The Swarm trail by 2. 6:09 to go in the opening quarter. Swarm ball in the front court. Here's Sims, head of the key. Dribble drive down the lane. Cut off by Malachi Smith. Up front it goes to Iwoma. 8 to shoot. Bounce pass to the lane to Sims, and he lost it. Turnover number 1 in the game of the Swarm. Racing up the floor of the Nets. Driving inside, left-hand layup. Good by Trace Scott, the former Swarm player. He has 4. 17-13. Swarm down by 4. Entry pass down low for the Swarm. It is Hall. Surrounded. Turnaround shot. Left hand goes in. PJ Hall, he has 6. 17-15. The Swarm are down by 2. 5:33 to go in the opening quarter. Nets ball in the front court. Here's Malachi Smith. Had a good game against the Swarm Wednesday. Up top to Scott. Puts up a 3, way short. Rebound by Sims for the Swarm, and the outlet pass to Brown. Brown across midcourt. Swarm going right to left here in the first half. Here's Brown. Fadeaway shot in the lane. Rolls around. Goes in by Terrell Brown Jr. He has his first 2 of the game. We are tied at 17. 5:09 to go in the opening quarter. Back and forth we go here at the Novant Fieldhouse in Greensboro, North Carolina. Etienne, head of the circle, puts on a juke move down the lane, kicks it right side to DeAndre Davis, fires up a 3, missing badly off the glass. Rebound by Brown with the Swarm. Across the timeline he goes. Brown, left side, driving left baseline, spinning in the lane. Turnaround shot with the right hand. It's off the mark. Rebound caught by Trey Scott, but he's out of bounds. Stays with the Swarm. 14 to shoot. Antonio Reeves, Jonas Adu, and DJ Rodman in the game for the Swarm, replacing Hall, Sims, and I believe Terrell Brown Jr. No, Brown's out there. The 5 of the 4 right now for the Swarm: Adu, Brown, Rodman, Reeves, and Iwoma. Tied at 17 apiece. Swarm have the ball in the front court. Adu, right angle, ends it off right wing to Brown. 10 to shoot. He's spins the ball in the paint to Adu, and he lays it in. Adu, his first 2 of the game. 19-17. Swarm back on top by 2. 4:30 to go in the opening quarter. Nets ball front court. Roberts has it in the game. He's in the game for the first time. Puts up a floating shot in the lane. It's missed, but he got fouled. He'll head to the line for 1 shot worth 2. Fouls on Terrell Brown Jr. for the Swarm. His first foul of the game. Again, the Nets beat the Swarm on this floor Wednesday morning / early afternoon. 116-111. The Nets snapping the Swarm's 8-game winning streak. At the line, Terry Roberts for the Nets. 73% free throw shooter, 1 shot worth 2. It's up and in for Roberts, his first 2 of the game, and the 1 shot worth 2. Cruz, 1 of 1. Correction, the Nets are 1 of 1 at the line. 19-19 tie here with 4:10 to go in the first quarter. Here's Brown, right angle, fakes the 3. He's hounded on defense here by Roberts. Entry pass down low. Right block is Adu. 4 to shoot. Adu now in the lane. Leans inside. Fadeaway shot at the shot clock. Buzzer! And it goes in. Jonas Adu, his 4th points of the game. 21-19. Swarm back on top by 2. Nets ball left to right. 3:50 to go. First quarter. Roberts has it, dancing around with the dribble, drives down the lane hard, puts up a shot, and he got blocked. It is contained here by the Swarm and Adu. The outlet pass to Brown. Brown across midcourt. 21-19, Swarm by 2. Brown right at the key, fires up a 3. It's too short. Offensive rebound. Adu kicks it to the left corner. Reeves spots up, wide open, three-pointer. Good! Antonio Reeves hits the 3 and gives the Swarm a 5-point lead. Time out of the court, 3:27 to go. First quarter, Swarm 24, Nets 19. Swarm fans, 2026-27 season tickets are now on sale for next season, which includes savings off the individual ticket price, Hornets discounts, merchandise discounts, and more. For tickets and ticket information, please visit gsoswarm.com. Out of the timeout, taken by the Long Island Nets. 3:27 to go, first quarter. Swarm lead the Nets by 5, 24-19. Swarm shooting 47% of the game. 2 of 7 on threes. The Nets 43% of the night so far and 43% on threes, 3 for 7. Evan Gilliard, the second of the game for the first time tonight for the Swarm. Nets ball left to right. Swarm by 5, 24-19. 3:19 to go, first quarter. Powell head of the key for the Nets. No look pass, right corner. Hunter Couture, catch and shoot 3, too strong. Rims out. Rebound by DJ Rodman for the Swarm. Right to left he goes across the timeline, and he got fouled. Driving to the basket. Foul to the floor, I believe. The foul is on Chaney Johnson for the Nets. His first of the game. Team foul number 2 on the Nets, and it is a foul of the floor. Johnson fouls Rodman. Rodman inbounds in the front court, far sideline near the Swarm bench. He finds Gilliard, head of the key. He's double teamed, bounce pass in the lane to Adu. Inside pass, right block, it goes to Iwoma. Inside to Adu, layup is curls off the rim. Oh, it spun around and went out, and it's out of bounds, back to the Nets. Here come the Nets with Roberts, Powell, Muwaka, Johnson, and Couture, the 5 of the floor, clad in the road white with the red and blue trim. Ocean perimeter passing game here with the Long Island Nets. Backdoor bounce pass inside to Roberts, and it's out of bounds off the Swarm. Stays of the Nets underneath with 10 to shoot. (24-19), Swarm by 5, 2:41 to go, first quarter. Roberts inbounds. Looking and finds a wide open Johnson inside. Misses the jam, but he got fouled at the last second. He'll head to the line and have one shot worth 2. Foul on DJ Rodman for the Swarm. His first foul of the game. So here is Chaney Johnson for the Nets, two-way player for the Long Island Nets and the Brooklyn Nets. Had a good game on Wednesday here on this floor against the Swarm. He had 17 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. One shot worth 2. Spins the ball in his hands, spins the knees, eyes the mark, puts it up, and he puts it in. For his first 2 points of the game and the one shot worth 2, the Nets are 2 of 2 at the line, 24-21. Swarm up 3. Swarm ball right to left. 2:33 to go in the first quarter. Gilliard head of the key, swing pass left to Iwoma. A little 2-3 zone here, play by the Nets. This caused problems for the Swarm back on Wednesday afternoon. Left side three by Rodman is up in an air ball. Caught by Reeves, though, and he lays it up and in. Antonio Reeves catches the bad shot, puts it in for two. Driving inside is Johnson for the Nets, and he got fouled in transition. He'll head to the line for one shot worth two. Foul on DJ Rodman again for the Swarm. His second foul of the game. One thing DJ Baker, the head coach of the Swarm, said before the game, he said Wednesday, he says his team's offensive execution and running its zone offense on Wednesday was a problem. It just did not get to the right spots. It did not make shots. He wants to see better execution than that here tonight. One shot worth two for Johnson is good. He has points 3 and 4 on the one shot worth two. The Nets are 3 of 3 at the line. 26-23. Swarm lead is 3. We're approaching 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Here is Rodman, dribble drive, left baseline, feeds it inside to Adu, lays it up, and he missed the shot. Thought he got fouled, but he doesn't get the call. Rebound Nets. Here they come up the floor. Johnson driving, and he is fouled. Blocking foul called on Evan Gilliard for the Swarm. That's his first foul of the game. And Gilliard thought he got set before the collision. He's begging DJ Baker to take a challenge timeout and challenge this, and he will. So 1:54 to go in the first quarter. A challenge timeout here taken by the Swarm. 26-23, Swarm lead it by 3. And the officials tonight, Pat O'Connell, Castine Evans, Rio Hasabe, they will go to the monitor and review the last play, which was called a foul against Evan Gilliard for the Swarm. While we have a moment, the Swarm would like to thank Blue Ridge Companies for their continued support of the Greensboro Swarm and their continued partnership. This is the 10th season. Blue Ridge Properties has been a proud partner of your Greensboro Swarm. So they're at the monitor for review. Coaches challenge timeout for the Swarm, trying to challenge the call on the floor. Blocking foul called against Evan Gilliard for the Swarm. If it stands, it's his first foul of the game. Updated numbers, the Swarm shooting 44% of the game, 25% on threes. The Nets shooting 41% of the game, 37% on threes. It's been a cleanly played game. Only one turnover combined here by the two teams in the first quarter. That came against the Swarm earlier in this frame. And looks like the verdict, well, it looks like it was almost in. Now they bring over Castine Evans to get her thoughts on the replay review. Headset comes off. Now the officials will tell us what's going on. And they say the call on the floor is confirmed. A blocking foul called against Evan Gilliard for the Swarm. His first foul of the game. One shot worth 2 free throws coming up here for the Nets. So here is Chaney Johnson at the line. Johnson played 2 years at Division II Alabama Huntsville, 2 years at Auburn. He was on last year's Final Four team for former head coach Bruce Pearl. One shot worth 2 here for Johnson. He eyes it, he puts it up the right hand, and it is missed. But he got his own offensive rebound. And a shot clock reset to 14. Here's Johnson in the lane. Floating right-handed shot blocked by Adu. 8 to shoot. He gets it back, though. Here's Johnson driving in on Adu. Layup off the glass. It crawls off the rim. Rebound by Iwoma for the Swarm. And the outlet pass to Gilliard across midcourt. Swarm by 3, 26-23. Gilliard Bounce pass to the lane. It got kicked by the Nets. Stays at the Swarm on the baseline. No, they stay on the sideline. 16 to shoot. DJ Rodman will inbound for the Swarm in the front court. Far side. Near the Swarm bench. Rodman inbounds and he finds Gilliard way up front. Directing traffic at the point, picked up man-to-man here by Roberts. 10 to shoot. Here's Gilliard, goes to the left side, dribbling into the lane. Bounce pass to the lane to Adu. 5 to shoot. Adu in the lane. Turnaround shot left hand, blocked by Muwaka for the Nets and taken away by the Nets. Nets left to right. Nets trail the Swarm by 3, 26-23. 1:10 to go in the first quarter. Here's Powell weaving his way through traffic. He goes down the lane and he lost the ball, but he got it back in the left corner. 10 to shoot. Up front it goes to Roberts. Shot clock at 6. Entry pass. Short corner left is Powell. 4 to shoot. Turnaround shot over Gilliard. It's good. Drake Powell had to really work and labor to get that shot off. He puts it in. 26-25. Swarm lead is 1. Inside a minute to go. First quarter. Turnover Swarm number 2. Racing up the floor is Powell driving inside for the Nets. Layup is off the glass and no good, but his putback is in as he banks it in off the window. Got his own miss. Drake Powell, he has his second field goal. 27-26. Swarm down 1. Swarm ball front court. 35 seconds to go. First quarter. Reeves driving right baseline. Reverse layup is no good. Rebound out of bounds. Then it goes back to the Nets. Now, no, they say he pointed the wrong way, he said. Pat O'Connell says he pointed the wrong way. It's out of bounds off the Nets. Stays with the Swarm underneath. Josiah Alec in the game for the first time tonight for the Swarm. 27-26, Swarm down 1. 30.9 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. It's been a back and forth first quarter so far. Garrett inbounds on the baseline, far side. He looks and he finds Reeves, right angle. Works against Drake Powell. Shot clock ticking down inside of 10. He finds McNeely left side, spinning down in the lane. 6 to shoot, leans inside again, then he got fouled. On his way to the cup, he'll head to the line for one shot worth 2. Fouls on David Muwaka for the Nets. His first foul of the game. So at the line for the Swarm, Liam McNeely for one shot worth 2. McNeely averaging 20 points a game in the G League regular season. Had a great game against the Nets on Wednesday. And before the free throw, what do we have? We might have a coach's challenge here on the Nets. And I think the Nets, the way their body language is, I think they're indicating there might have been an elbow that got missed, perhaps from the Swarm. Or they could be challenging the call on the floor of a foul against the Nets. I'm going to try and see if I can get one of the officials' attention.
What are we looking at? Is this a challenge? Or? Yes, challenge. Long Island challenge. On the foul? Foul, yeah.
All right, so Rio Hasabe, one of the officials, he came over to explain they are challenging the call of the floor, a foul against the Nets. By the way, the Swarm's record, 19-7. It's the best record in the Eastern Conference. It's the best record in the NBA G League coming into tonight. Swarm have won 8 of their last 9. They are red hot and trying to get a home game or 2 in the early rounds of the G League playoffs if they should make it later on at the end of the month. They say the call of the floor is confirmed. Foul on the Nets. Foul on David Muwaka. Liam McNeely will go to the line for one shot worth 2. So McNeely will go to the line. He had a great game on Wednesday afternoon against the Nets. He had 21 points, 5 rebounds. He's averaging 20 points a game so far in the G League regular season, 4 points so far here tonight. Excellent free throw shooter, 81% in the G League regular season. This is one shot worth 2. He puts it up the right hand, and it is good. Points 5 and 6 from McNeely on the one shot worth 2. That is the Swarm's first attempt at making the line in the game tonight. Swarm by 1, 28-27. Shot clock off, down to 15 seconds to go in the first quarter of play. Here's Powell for the Nets, driving hard down the lane, all the way to the rack, and he slams it down with the right hand. Oh my goodness! Back up the Swarm the other way. Immediately driving inside. His left-hand layup is good. 5 seconds to go. The Nets back up the other way. 2 seconds. 1. Couture driving inside. He misses the shot, but he's fouled with 0.6 seconds to go in the quarter. He'll go to the line for one shot worth 2. Foul on Josiah Alec for Greensboro. His first foul of the game. That was a monster jam by Drake Powell on the previous possession of the floor for the Nets. Hunter Couture at the line, 77% free throw shooter, one shot worth 2. It's up and in. His first 2 of the game. 0.6 to go. Swarm have it, and they'll get a shot off in time. That's the end of the first quarter. At the end of 1, it's the Nets 31, the Swarm 30 on NBAGleague.com. Back here at the Novotel Fieldhouse, Greensboro, North Carolina. Start of the second quarter of play. The Nets lead the Swarm 31-30. The Nets shot 43% in the first quarter, 37% on threes. The Swarm shot 43% as well in the first quarter and 25% on threes. Only 2 combined turnovers in the game so far in the first quarter, both by the Swarm. It's a Nets team that snapped the Swarm's 8-game winning streak 2 days ago. Swarm have won 8 of their last 9, 19 and 7 in the G League regular season. Nets are 17 and 11. Nets ball to begin the second quarter. They lead the Swarm by 1, 31-30. Here is Malachi Smith. Had a great game against Greensboro on Wednesday. Passes right side to Powell. Up front it goes to Liddell. Shot clock inside of 10. Liddell, head of the key, underhands the pass. Right side of Malachi Smith. Back inside on the right block to Liddell, and he lays it in. E.J. Liddell, 7 points in the game, 33-30. Swarm down 3. 30 seconds gone by in the second quarter of play. Swarm ball right to left. Here's Garrett, head of the key, getting a screen from Alec. Nowhere to go, double teamed, and he finds Iwoma at the left elbow. Drives inside, 10 to shoot, leans inside. Now he passes, but he traveled first, or did he get fouled? Foul first. Foul first. It's on E.J. Liddell, his second foul of the game. Team foul number 1 of the quarter. Marcus Garrett will inbound with the Swarm in the front court of the far sideline near the Swarm bench. Garrett inbounds, and he finds McNeely way out front on the right side. Picked up by Malachi Smith. Inside the half-court stripe is McNeely. 8 to shoot. He's at the head of the key. One hands the pass. Right side to Iwoma. 5 on the timer. Iwoma driving inside. Turnaround shot with the left hand and lays it in. Tosan Iwoma with his first 2 points of the game. 33-32. The Swarm are down by 1. Inside 11 minutes to go in the first half of play of the second quarter. Shot of the lane missed by Long Island. Here comes the Swarm. Right to left they go. Iwoma, right side, fires up a three-point shot. It spins off. Put back is good. Off the glass by Alec. His first 2 of the game. 34-33. The Swarm back in the lead by 1. 10:35 to go. Second quarter. Powell right of the key 3. Leaves it short for the Nets. Rebound by Garrett with the Swarm. Across the timeline he goes. Lost the pass inside to Alec, and he was held down low by Smith. Foul by Malachi Smith, his first foul of the night. Team foul number 2 in the quarter. It's on the floor. PJ Hall checking back in here with the Swarm. Replacing Tosan Iwoma. So Garrett inbounds again with the Swarm in the front court, far sideline near the Swarm bench. He lofts the inbounds pass to Hall, right junction. He spins on the defender Smith, goes up front, passes up front to Garrett. Shot clock ticking down inside of 10. Here's Garrett driving, kicks it left corner. McNeely catch and shoot 3. It's way short. Barely draws the iron. Rebound by Smith. Here for the Nets. Across the timeline he goes. 34-33. Swarm by 1. Here's Liddell in the lane for the Nets. Kicks it back up front to E.J. Liddell. Liddell, right side, 10 to shoot, finds Etienne, right side 3, fires it up, and it's off the mark. Rebound on the weak side by Hall for the Swarm, and the outlet pass to Garrett. Garrett passes left side to McNeely. To the right side, Reeves fakes the pass, drives inside, layup off the glass, missing off the glass with the left hand. Rebound by P.J. Hall, and he slaps it out of bounds off of the long eye of the net, stays with the Swarm with 11 to shoot. Marcus Garrett to inbound for the Swarm on their own baseline on the far side. Garrett looks, and he needs help. He finds McNeely, right corner, drives right baseline, then he stepped out of bounds. 3 turnovers on the Swarm, and it goes back to the Nets. Here come the Nets from left to right with Smith, Etienne, Liddell, Powell, and Trey Scott, the 5 of the floor for the Nets. Smith at the head of the key, drives in the lane, floating right-hander goes in by Malachi Smith. He has his 4th points of the game, 35-34. Swarm down 1, Swarm ball right to left. 9:22 to go in the second quarter. Garrett, top of the circle, weaves his way around traffic, goes down the lane. Garrett at the right block, big shot off the glass and good by Marcus Garrett. His first 2 of the night. 36-35, Swarm back in the lead by 1. 9 minutes to go in the second quarter. Missing a shot inside is Tyson Etienne for the Nets. Rebound by Reeves to the Swarm. Across the timeline he goes. Bounce pass to the lane to Alec. Running layup. Oh, it won't go in. Rebound by the Nets. Here they come. Powell sprints across the timeline. Kicks it right side to Scott to the right corner. It's Malachi Smith for 3. Way short. Rebound by Alec for the Swarm. And the outlet pass to Reeves. Reeves across midcourt, and he lost it. Turnover Swarm, their 4th of the game. Numbers for the Nets, 5 on 4. Powell up front, it goes to Etienne. Right side, Trey Scott for 3. That's too strong. Rebound, and it's run down by McNeely for the Swarm. Swarm by 1, 36-35. 8:23 to go, second quarter. Left of the key, 3 by Garrett. It's up and missed. He missed it short. Rebound by Tyson Etienne for the Nets. Swarm by 1, 36-35, 8:13 to go. Second quarter, Etienne driving down the right baseline. Tight ropes the baseline, fouled by the Swarm. Foul by Antonio Reeves is first foul of the game. He'll come out of the game, and Terrell Brown Jr. is in. Marcus Garrett comes out as well. Jalen Sims back in for the Swarm. So the 5 of the floor for the Swarm: Sims, Hall, Alec, Brown, and McNeely. Swarm by 1, 36-35, 8:10 to go, second quarter. Nets ball in the front court. Here's Smith, head of the key. Double teamed, passes right side to Davis. He drives in the lane for the Nets. Hanging jumper, it's good. Wow, somehow got it over the top of the hand of Liam McNeely. Davis's first 2 of the game. Nets back on top by 1, 37-36. Inside 8 minutes to go, second quarter. Here's Brown up front with the left elbow. Hall bounce pass in the lane to McNeely. Running left-hander, crawls off the rim. Rebound, fought for. Alec has it for the Swarm. Up top it goes to Brown. Bounce pass in the lane to Hall. Lays it up, and he lays it in, and he's fouled, and a chance for 3 at the line. Fouls on Tyson Etienne for the Nets, his first foul of the game. At the line, P.J. Hall, two-way guy now for the Swarm and the Hornets. Had a good game, double-double against the Nets on Wednesday, 12 points and 13 boards in the loss. 80% free throw shooter in the G League regular season, 1 shot worth 1 to complete the three-point play, and he got it. 9 points for Hall. The Swarm 2 of 2 at the line, 39-37. Swarm in the lead by 2. Nets ball left to right, 7:37 to go in the second quarter. Here's Malachi Smith. Across midcourt from left to right come the Nets. At the left elbow is Trace Scott. Faces up on Hall, takes Hall into the lane, and he lost it. Turnover, Nets, their first of the game. Racing up the floor is Brown, driving layup, and he got it blocked, but the putback is gone. They call goaltending. Goaltending the call on the Nets. Terrell Brown Jr. gets his 4th points of the night. His second field goal, Swarm by 4, 41-37, 7:18 to go in the first quarter. Nets ball left to right. Malachi Smith, bounce pass between the rings, Scott, back to Smith up front. Smith dribbles hard, spins to the lane, little scoop shot with the right hand, crawls around, then it goes in for Malachi Smith. He had 30 points on Wednesday, 6 here so far tonight. Swarm lead is 2, 41-39, inside 7 minutes to go, second quarter. Here's McNeely, right angle, gets a double team, and he got bumped on the right side by Trace Scott, his first foul of the game. We get a timeout of the court. 6:52 to go in the second quarter. It's the Swarm 41, the Nets 39 on NBAGleague.com. For the last 10 seasons, we have hosted all-team autographs night after every Swarm Saturday home game. For more information, please visit gsoswarm.com. Back inside the Novant Health Fieldhouse, 6:52 to go in the second quarter. It's been a back-and-forth game. 41-39, the Swarm lead the Nets by 2. Again, 6:52 to go in the second quarter. Swarm trying to bounce back after Wednesday's loss against these Same nets on this floor just 2 days ago. They inbound the ball, the Swarm do in the front court. Here's McNeely up front. Picked up by Malachi Smith, 9 to shoot. McNeely, overhead pass, left wing to Brown, 6 on the shot clock. Here is Brown, left side. Pass inside with 3 to go. It goes to Hall with a little turnaround jump hook goes in by P.J. Hall. He has 11 points, 43-39. Swarm lead is 4. Nets ball left to right. 6:29 to go in the second quarter. Cheney Johnson up front, directing traffic on the point. Standing dribble against Hall. Push pass right to Malachi Smith. 10 to shoot. Here's Smith driving in the lane. Pull-up jump shot, and he got fouled in the lane. He'll head of the line for one shot worth 2. Fouls on Jalen Sims, his first foul of the game. Team foul number 4 in the quarter. At the line, Malachi Smith had a great game against the Swarm on Wednesday afternoon. 30 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. He's averaging 16 points a game in the G League regular season. 6 points so far tonight on 3 made baskets. One shot worth 2. Puts it up with the right hand, and it is rimming around and out. Rebound skied for by P.J. Hall for the Swarm. Nets now 4 of 6 from the line of the game. Swarm by 4, 43-39, 6:10 to go in the second quarter. Zone defense here, 2-3 variety by the Nets. They find McNeely right side 3. That's too strong. Rebound by Etienne for the Nets. Nets go left to right. Trailing the Swarm by 4, 43-39. Liddell left of the key, puts it down on the floor, drives hard in the lane, puts up a right-handed runner, and it goes in. Got the friendly bounce. Liddell with 9, 43-41. Swarm lead is down to 2. Iwoma in the lane. Little Euro step, left-hand shot, and it rolls around and goes in. Tosan Iwoma, his second basket. He has 4 points, 45-41. Swarm lead is 4, 5:30 to go. Second quarter, Etienne, left corner, 3 is good for the Nets. Tyson Etienne, he has 3 threes in the game. And the Swarm lead is down to 1, 45-44. Again, a zone defense here for the Nets, 2-3 variety. Here's Iwoma, right angle, drives right baseline, kicks it to the right corner. McNeely back inside to Iwoma, one-hand jam! He was wide open and he slams it down. 6 points for Iwoma. 47-44. Swarm lead is 3, exactly 5 minutes now to go. Second quarter, foul in the front court against the Swarm. Who's it on? It's on Tosan Iwoma, and that's his first foul of the game. McNeely goes out of the game for the Swarm, and Antonio Reeves is back in. Swarm by 3, 47-44, 4:59 to go in the second quarter. Nets inbound in the front court. Here's Roberts. Head of the key, drives down the left alley. Little scoop shot with the right hand. He missed it. Rebound, fought for. Ho has it for the Swarm, and the outlet pass to Sims. Swarm go right to left. Leading by 3, 47-44, 4:45 to go second quarter. Reeves right sideline. Now comes back out, way out front of the head of the key. Reeves puts it on the floor, goes down the lane, and he lost the ball, and it's turned over for the Swarm. They're 5th of the game, racing up the floor of the Nets. Johnson, inside pass to Liddell. 2-hand slam by E.J. Liddell. He has 11 points. Swarm lead is 1. Here's Reeves in the left corner, catch and shoot 3. It's off the mark. Rebound, run down by ricochets around, and it's picked up by the Nets in the front court. Davis, cross-court pass, left side Etienne, fires up a 3. Got it! Etienne, his 4th 3 of the game, and a timeout taken by DJ Baker. And the Swarm, 4:11 to go. Second quarter, Nets 49, Swarm 47. Swarm fans, make sure you pick up your tickets for tomorrow night, Saturday, March 7th, with the Motor City Cruise in town for a one-game homestand. For tickets, please visit gsoswarm.com. Out of the timeout, a furious rally here by the Long Island Nets. Tyson Etienne hits his fourth three of the game. He has 12 points, forcing the Swarm to call a timeout to talk it over. 4:11 to go, second quarter. Nets lead the Swarm 49-47. The five on the floor for the Swarm, it's Brown, Hall, Reeves, Awoma, and Sims. Full court pressure put on to the backcourt by the Nets, but the Swarm break it easily. Here's Reeves driving left baseline, cut off, skips the pass up front to Terrell Brown Jr. Inside, 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Swarm down 2, 49-47. Here's Hall at the right elbow, had it knocked away, but it got it back to Brown. 5 at the timer. Here's Brown, straight on 3, top of the circle, way short. It's an air ball out of bounds, and it goes back to the Nets. Nets are shooting 35% from 3, 5 of 14. The Swarm just 2 of 13, 15%. Nets in the front court, leading by 2 over the Swarm, 49-47. Liddell in the lane, skips it right corner. Chaney Johnson for 3. That doesn't go. Offensive rebound, Davis for the Nets. Leans inside, puts it up with the right hand, leaves it short. Got his own rebound again. Shot is rejected by Hall, but they call a foul on Hall at the last second. And Davis will head to the line for one shot worth 2. Hall's first. Good effort by DeAndre Davis. Kept with it. Got fouled by Hall. DeAndre Davis will head to the line for one shot worth 2. Davis played 2 years at Louisville, 2 years Seton Hall, 1 year Ole Miss. Finished up with the Rebels last year at Ole Miss. He's a 77% free throw shooter. One shot worth 2. He puts it up with the right hand, and it's way short. Rebound by the Swarm. The Nets 4 of 7 at the line of the game. Swarm can tie the game or take the lead on this trip. Down 2, 49-47, 3:16 to go, second quarter. Awoma, left angle, at the head of the key, trying to move his way inside. Lost the ball, got it back. 7 to shoot. Here's Garrett, head of the key. 5 on the timer, drives inside, floating right-hander, missing badly. Rebound by the Nets. Inside, 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. Nets by 2, 49-47. Here's at the end of the lane. Bounce pass, right block to Chaney Johnson. Right corner, goes to Roberts for 3. He got it! Terry Roberts. His first 3 of the game. He has 5 points. Swarm down 5, 52-47, 2:42 to go. Second quarter. Weaving his way through traffic and down the lane for the jam is Garrett. Two-hand jam by Marcus Garrett. He has 4. Lead is cut to 3, 52-49. Nets in the lead by 3. Nets ball left to right. 2:29 to go in the second quarter. Man-to-man defense by the Swarm. Motion, perimeter passing game here for the Nets. Here's Etienne in the left corner. It goes to Liddell. Backs his way in the left block. 5 to shoot. Turnaround shot. Leaves it short, but he's fouled. He'll head to the line for one shot worth 2. Fouls on Tosan Awoma for the Swarm, his second foul of the game. At the line for the Nets is E.J. Liddell. Had a good game against the Swarm on Wednesday. Almost had a double-double. 17 points, 9 boards against the Swarm on Wednesday afternoon. He's a two-way guy for the Long Island Nets and the Brooklyn Nets as well. One shot worth 2 for Liddell. It's up and in. Points 12 and 13 for Liddell on the one shot worth 2. The Nets are 5 of 8 at the line. 54-49. Swarm down 5. Swarm ball in the front court. 2:10 to go in the second quarter. Brown driving inside. He got fouled on his way to the cup. And he'll head to the line for one shot worth 2. Fouls on Terry Roberts, his first foul of the game. So here is Terrell Brown Jr. at the line. He had a good game on Wednesday on this floor against the Nets. He had 24 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. His third season with the Swarm. He's averaging 11 points a game. He has 4 right now. One shot worth 2. It's up in the air, and he got it. Rolled around, went in. Brown points 5 and 6 with the one shot worth 2. The Swarm are 3 of 3 at the line. Swarm down 3 with 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Roberts shot in the lane for the Nets. It got blocked out of bounds. It stays on the Nets down low with 17 to shoot. Into the game for the Swarm, DJ Rodman. He'll replace Antonio Reeves. So it's Awoma, Rodman, Garrett, Brown, and Hall, the 5 of the floor. Nets inbound to their own baseline to the far side, and they find Etienne in the left corner. Catch and shoot 3. Doesn't go this time. Rebound to the weak side by Garrett for the Swarm. Jogs are dribbled across the timeline of the front court. Here's Garrett in the lane. Weaving his way through traffic, needs help, passes right center Brown, drives right baseline, spins inside, puts up a shot. It got blocked and contained by the Nets. Here comes Drake Powell back in the game, weaves his way through traffic up the floor. Comes back out and sets up the offense at the right wing. Powell, push pass up front to Roberts. Shot clock ticking down inside of 10. Roberts, and he lost it. Yes, oh no, they call a loose ball foul. Oh, they call it on Roberts. Loose ball foul called on Roberts diving for the ball. I don't believe it was a transition take. Roberts, his second foul of the game. Not a transition take foul. So Tosan Awoma will go to the line for one shot worth 2. He's a new player to the Swarm here. Acquired last month, two-way guy for the Swarm and the Hornets. Did not play in the game on Wednesday against the Nets. 89% free throw shooter in the regular season. One shot worth 2. It's up in the air, and he got it. Awoma points 7 and 8 on the one shot worth 2. The Swarm a perfect 4 of 4 at the line. Swarm cut it down to 1. 54-53. Nets in the lead. Next ball, left to right they go. 1:17 to go in the second quarter. Milwaukee ahead of the key. Underhands the pass. Right wing to Etienne. He goes down the lane, and he whistled. Double dribble they call on the Nets. Double dribble on Etienne. Second turnover on the Nets, and it goes back to the Swarm. $1:11 to go, second quarter. Nets lead the Swarm by 1, 54-53. Some light full court pressure put onto the backcourt by the Nets. The Swarm break it easily. Here is Marcus Garrett across the timeline, setting up the offense on the point. Garrett against Smith. He's at the head of the key, drives hard down the right alley to the glass, puts up a shot, and it leaves a short rebound out of bounds back to the Nets. Nets ball left to right, inside a minute to go in the second quarter. Nets 54, Swarm 53. Here is Smith inside the half-court stripe between the rings, drives hard down the lane, puts up a floating right-handed shot. It's off the mark. Rebound by Awoma for the Swarm. Lead pass up the floor to a driving DJ Rodman, and he lays it in. DJ Rodman, his first 2 of the game. 55-54, Swarm lead by 1 with 34 seconds to go second quarter. Shot up the air, missed from 3 at the top by Etienne. Rebound with the Swarm, about a 6-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Winding down quarter number 2. Swarm in the lead by 1, 55-54. Shot clock at 10, game clock 16. Second quarter winding down. Here is Awoma head of the key with 6 to shoot. Awoma right side, 5 in the timer. In the lane he goes. Fadeaway shot with the right hand goes in. Tosan Awoma, 10 points in the game. Shot clock off, 5 seconds to go, second quarter. Here's Powell rising, firing a 3 from the right side. He missed it at the buzzer. And the putback apparently was good after the buzzer, or as the buzzer sounded by Smith. They're going to review it and take a look. So they say no basket is the call of the floor. They're going to go to the monitor to review just in case. Call of the floor is confirmed. The basket is no good. Halftime is here. Your halftime score here in Greensboro. The Swarm 57, the Nets 54. Back after this on NBAGleague.com.
I want to know what's happening to me. I want to know why. I want experts on my team. I want to know they're listening. That's why you do that. I want this pain to go away. I want the most advanced treatments. I want to feel like myself again.
For nationally recognized neurological care, you want Novant. Novant Health. Best physicians, amazing nurses, remarkable care.
Pest Management Systems, we're here to help. If you have unwanted pests at your home or your workplace, call us today.
Whether they creep, crawl, or fly, these pests can be more than just a nuisance. They can cause property damage and even health issues.
With our comprehensive pest control services, you can rest easy knowing your home, but more importantly, your family is protected. Call us today for your free quote from PMI, your local pest management professional.
Welcome to Goodwill. Shopping at Triad Goodwill funds programs that empower your neighbors to build new skills for brighter futures. Whether you are searching for a new look for the first day of school, uncovering the statement piece for your art wall, getting inspired to try something new, or finding an unforgettable gift for someone special. At Triad Goodwill, there's always something new to discover. Visit one of our stores or shop online today. Happy thrifting!
Still using the same old checking account you opened in college? The one that just sits there? Maybe it's time to perk things up. Trulance Essentials Plus has 18 surprisingly helpful perks. Drop your phone, cell phone protection. Dead battery, roadside assistance. Plus identity theft protection, travel and shopping discounts, even 24-hour telehealth access. Yes, from your checking account. It's checking, but perkier. Essentials Plus from Trulance Federal Credit Union.
I want to know it's nothing I did. I want to hear we caught your cancer early. I want an expert to explain things to me. I want the newest and best treatment. I want to know if I'm going to lose my hair. I want to be okay with that, even if I'm not. I want to win this fight.
For nationally recognized cancer care, you want Novant. Novant Health. Best physicians, amazing nurses, remarkable care.
At Pest Management Systems, we're here to help. If you have unwanted pests at your home or your workplace, call us today.
Whether they creep, crawl, or fly, these pests can be more than just a nuisance. They can cause property damage and even health issues.
With our comprehensive pest control services, you can rest easy knowing your home, but more importantly, your family is protected. Call us today for your free quote from PMI, your local pest management professional.
A new day dawns and impact awaits. Remarkable, real-world impact. At UNC Greensboro, students question, experiment, find a community with support to grow, and visualize their place in the world. Spartans are the teachers, artists, nurses, scientists, business owners, and leaders who build our communities. That's remarkable real-world impact, and it all begins at the G.
I want to know how serious it is. I want answers to all my questions. I want them to use the latest technology. I want a cardiologist who's done this 1,000 times. I want my wife and kids not to worry. I want to go home sooner than I think. I want to be grateful for every day.
For nationally recognized heart care, you want Novant. Novant Health. Best physicians, amazing nurses, remarkable care.
When rain or water hits hard surfaces like pavement, it creates stormwater runoff. This picks up lots of nasty pollution and drains out to the rivers, streams, and lakes that hold our drinking water. Here's some things we can all do to stop stormwater pollution. Household chemicals, cooking grease, paints, and even medicines poison our waters when they get into the storm drain. Never dump these pollutants into the sink or outside. And always check your local regulations to learn how to dispose of them properly.
I want to know what's happening to me. I want to know why. I want experts on my team. I want to know they're listening. That's why you do that. I want this pain to go away. I want the most advanced treatments. I want to feel like myself again.
For nationally recognized neurological care, you want Novant. Novant Health. Best physicians, amazing nurses, remarkable care.
At Pest Management Systems, we're here to help. If you have unwanted pests at your home or your workplace, call us today.
Whether they creep, crawl, or fly, these pests can be more than just a nuisance. They can cause property damage and even health issues.
With our comprehensive pest control services, you can rest easy knowing your home, but more importantly, your family is protected. Call us today for your free quote from PMI, your local pest management professional.
Welcome to Goodwill. Shopping at Triad Goodwill funds programs that empower your neighbors to build new skills for brighter futures. Whether you are searching for a new look for the first day of school, uncovering the statement piece for your art wall, getting inspired to try something new, or finding an unforgettable gift for someone special. At Triad Goodwill, there's always something new to discover. Visit one of our stores or shop online today. Happy thrifting!
Still using the same old checking account you opened in college? The one that just sits there? Maybe it's time to perk things up. Trulance Essentials Plus has 18 surprisingly helpful perks. Drop your phone, cell phone protection. Dead battery, roadside assistance. Plus identity theft protection, travel and shopping discounts, even 24-hour telehealth access. Yes, from your checking account. It's checking, but perkier. Essentials Plus from Trulance Federal Credit Union.
I want to know it's nothing I did. I want to hear we caught your cancer early. I want an expert to explain things to me. I want the newest and best treatment. I want to know if I'm going to lose my hair. I want to be okay with that, even if I'm not. I want to win this fight.
For nationally recognized cancer care, you want Novant. Novant Health. Best physicians, amazing nurses, remarkable care.
At Pest Management Systems, we're here to help. If you have unwanted pests at your home or your workplace, call us today.
Whether they creep, crawl, or fly, these pests can be more than just a nuisance. They can cause property damage and even health issues.
With our comprehensive pest control services, you can rest easy knowing your home, but more importantly, your family is protected. Call us today for your free quote from PMI, your local pest management professional.
A new day dawns and impact awaits. Remarkable, real-world impact. At UNC Greensboro, students question, experiment, find a community with support to grow, and visualize their place in the world. Spartans are the teachers, artists, nurses, scientists, business owners, and leaders who build our communities. That's remarkable, real-world impact. And it all begins at the G.
I want to know how serious it is. I want answers to all my questions. I want them to use the latest technology. I want a cardiologist who's done this 1,000 times. I want my wife and kids not to worry. I want to go home sooner than I think. I want to be grateful for every day.
For nationally recognized heart care, you want Novant. Novant Health. Best physicians, amazing nurses, remarkable care.
When rain or water hits hard surfaces like pavement, it creates stormwater runoff. This picks up lots of nasty pollution and drains out to the rivers, streams, and lakes that hold our drinking water. Here's some things we can all do to stop stormwater pollution. Household chemicals, cooking grease, paints, and even medicines poison our waters when they get into the storm drain. Never dump these pollutants into the sink or outside. And always check your local regulations to learn how to dispose of them properly.
Back inside the Novant Health Fieldhouse, Greensboro, North Carolina. Halftime score of this NBA G League game. It's the Swarm 57, the Nets 54. As we recap some of the highlights of this first half of play, Tyson Etienne, he was on fire in the first half. He had 4 threes in the first half of play. For the Swarm, reverse layup is good by Jalen Sims. Sims, nice assist inside. Home with the jam for the Swarm. On the other end of the floor, Malachi Smith, reverse layup here for the Nets. In transition, Smith finding former Swarm player Trace Scott. His reverse layup is good. Janie Johnson kicks it to the corner. Etienne, again, 4 threes in the first half of play. 12 points for Etienne for the Swarm. Little give and go. Iwoma to McNeely, back to Iwoma for the jam for the Nets. He just could not stop the shooting display of Tyson Etienne. Again, 4 threes in the first half of play. Iwoma, transition basket, finding DJ Rodman for the lay-in. He lays it in for the Swarm. Looking at the first half stats of the game, the Swarm a little bit better shooting percentage than the Nets, but the Nets a much better three-point shooting percentage than the Swarm. Swarm perfect at the line, 4 of 4. The Nets are 5 of 8. Nets +2 in assists. Swarm +10 in rebounds, and the turnovers almost even. Hey, Swarm fans, your Swarm are currently in first place in the Eastern Conference and working towards securing a playoff appearance and potential home games here at the Novant Health Fieldhouse starting March 31st. For more information on that, please visit gsoswarm.com. Individual leaders in points for both teams. The Nets are led in scoring by E.J. Liddell, 13 points, and for the Swarm, P.J. Hall leading the way so far. For the Swarm, he has 10 points in the game. Shut the third quarter, the second half of play. Here come the Nets. They trail the Swarm by 3, 57-54. Nets going right to left for the rest of the way here tonight. Here's Powell up front, skips it to the left corner. Malachi Smith catch and shoot 3. It's good. Malachi Smith, his first 3 of the game. He has 9 points. He had 30 points 2 nights ago against the Swarm. Tie game at 57. We've played 30 seconds so far in the third quarter. Swarm left to right the rest of the way. Here's McNeely driving left baseline, behind the back dribble, puts up a shot in the air. He missed it, but he's fouled. Heads to the line for one shot worth 2. Fouls on Tyson at the end for the Nets. His second foul of the game. His second, team foul number 1 of the quarter for the Nets. At the line, Liam McNeely played 1 year at UConn for Dan Hurley. Played there last year. One shot worth 2 in the air for McNeely. It's good. McNeely, points 9 and 10 on the one shot worth 2. The Swarm a perfect 5 of 5 at the line. 57-50, making a 59-57, Swarm by 2. Left side 3 goes in for the Nets, and Malachi Smith, his second 3 of the game. He has 12 points, and the Nets back on top by 1, 60-59. Iwoma in the lane for the Swarm, swooping left-handed shot off the glass and good in transition. Tosan Iwoma, he has 11 points in the game. 61-60, Swarm by 1. Inside 11 minutes to go, second quarter, making a third quarter rather. Here's Trey Scott in the lane, missing the bank shot, but it's out of bounds off of the Swarm. Stays with the Nets underneath with 13 to shoot. So 61-60. Swarm by 1. Not sure what the stoppage in play is. They're checking the clocks. They say, yep, clocks are good. Nets inbound underneath their own basket on the far side. Smith inbounds up front to Liddell. Catch and shoot 3 on the way. He got it. E.J. Liddell, he has his second 3 of the game. 16 points for him. The Nets reclaim the lead by 2, 63-61. 10:40 to go, third quarter. Swarm ball in the front court. Here's Sims, head of the key. Works against Liddell. Making it Etienne rather. Spins in the lane. Turnaround shot with the right hand is too strong. Rebound skied for by Drake Powell with the Nets. Across the timeline it goes to Smith. Smith has it, head of the key, drives hard down the lane, kicks it left corner. It goes to Powell for 3. He missed it. Rebound offensively by Liddell for the Nets. Up front he goes. Dribbles down the lane. Leans inside against Hall, puts up a shot. Count the basket and a foul. Basket is good by Liddell. Foul on Hall, his second. And E.J. Liddell will go to the line and shoot one shot worth 1. So Liddell draws the contact on the defender Hall. Hall's second foul of the game. E.J. Liddell goes to the line, played 3 years at Ohio State. Drafted in round 2, pick number 41 by the Pelicans of the 2022 NBA draft. One shot worth 1 for the three-point play. It's up and it's good. 19 points for Liddell. The Nets are 6 of 9 at the line, and the Nets have a 5-point lead, 66-61. Here is McNeely driving inside. He got clobbered on the shot. He'll go to the line. He'll shoot one shot worth 2. Fouls on Malachi Smith, his second foul of the game. So here is Liam McNeely. He was drafted in round 1, pick number 29 by the Suns in the 2025 NBA draft. One shot worth 2 for McNeely. It's up and it's missed. Swarm's first miss at the line of the game. They're now 5 of 6 from the stripe. And out of bounds on the attempts to cross the timeline. Etienne lost it. Turnover Nets. They're 4th of the game. Here got the Swarm with Brown, Sims, Hall, Iwoma, and McNeely. Swarm from left to right the rest of the way. Here in the second half, the third quarter of play. Swarm bound 5, 66-61. Hall in the lane, little scoop shot with the right hand goes in. Off the glass for Hall. He has 13 points in the game. 66-63, Swarm down 3, 9:39 to go, third quarter. Here's Smith up front for the Nets. Driving inside, bounce pass at the right elbow, Liddell. He bounces his way inside, puts up a shot off the glass and good by E.J. Liddell. 20 points, 21 points in the game for Liddell. Swarm down 5, 68-63. Two-man game, Hall inside, outside, left corner, Sims a 3. It's too short. Rebound, fought for. Sims got it back. Sims in the lane, and he got hammered. He hits the floor hard. He's holding his face. He is fouled by the Nets. A little bit of jawing going back and forth between the two teams. And the officials are huddling up. They might be looking for something on the monitor. We'll wait and see. So they're going to the monitor to potentially look for a potentially upgrade from a foul to a flagrant. Fouls on E.J. Liddell, his third foul of the game. So the foul is confirmed. Now they're checking to see if it should be upgraded to a flagrant foul. Because Jalen Sims, he was fouled. He went down hard. He was holding his face. And they've upgraded the foul just now to a flagrant foul. Upgraded to a flagrant 1. Contact unnecessary to the face. So an upgrade of a common foul to a flagrant 1 on E.J. Liddell. Swarmer down 5, 68-63, 9:13 to go, third quarter. At the line by himself is Jalen Sims. Excellent free throw shooter, 88% of the year. First shot is up and it's good. First and only shot, I should say. Points 6 and 7 for Sims on the one-shot technical flagrant foul worth 2. Swarm maintain possession in the front court, and Sims inbounds in the front court to McNeely. Inside the half-court stripe, finds Hall, head of the key. Turns on the defender, finds McNeely between the rings to the right side, Iwoma. Iwoma driving right baseline, stops, puts up a fadeaway shot, missing off the glass, rebound by the Nets. Pick up the Nets in transition. Across the timeline is Powell. Behind the back, Bags pass to the Etienne right side. Right corner, it goes to Powell. Hop, skip, and a jump in the lane. It goes to Scott, left side three. Rims out on him. Rebound offensively by Liddell, and he lost it. Turnover Nets. Number 5 in the game. Racing up the floor, the Swarm left to right. Sims has it, catches, wide open three-pointer. Got it! Jalen Sims hits the three. 10 points in the game for Sims, and we're tied at 68. 8:26 to go in the third quarter. Here is Liddell. Correction, Smith has it right wing. In the right corner, Scott drives into the paint. Nothing there. Up top it goes to Smith. Smith hounded up front. Scott has it up front. 3 on the shot clock. Scott puts up a 3 and it's missed, and it's out of bounds, an air ball. And it goes back to the Swarm. Drake Powell goes out of the game for the Nets, and in for him is DeAndre Davis. Tie game at 68, 8:05 to go, third quarter. Brown driving for the Swarm. A little scoop shot with the right hand, missing off the glass, but he's fouled. He'll head to the line for one shot worth 2. Fouls on DeAndre Davis, his first foul of the game. Already team foul number 4 on the Nets in the quarter. Here is Terrell Brown Jr. 6 points in the game. Played 1 year at Arizona, 1 year Washington. He was all over the place in the Pac-12. One shot worth 2. It's up in the air, and he rims it in. Points 7 and 8 for Brown, and the one shot worth 2. The Swarm 7 of 8 of the line. Swarm by 2. They're back in the lead, 70-68. Inside 8 minutes to go, third quarter. Shot in the air by Smith is rejected, but a foul called on the Swarm. It's on Jalen Sims, his second foul of the game. Here is Malachi Smith at the line. He's averaging 16 points a game. He has 12 so far, including a couple of threes here in the third quarter. It's one shot worth 2 for Smith. He puts it up with the right hand, and it is bouncing around, and it goes in. It almost came out. Smith points 13 and 14, and the one shot worth 2. The Nets are 7 of 10 at the line, and we're tied at 70. Swarm ball left to right. 7:45 to go in the third quarter. Hall way out front on the right side, hands it off right wing to McNeely. Drives right baseline. McNeely stopped, leans inside, left hand layup, and crawls around, and it goes in. Liam McNeely using the left hand. He puts it in for 2. He has 12 points in the game. The Swarm lead it by 2, 72-70. With 7:23 to go in the third quarter. Etienne head of the key. Driving hard, left side pass, left corner. Davis puts up a shot, then it goes in, a 3 by Davis. His first 3 of the game. He has 5 points, and the Nets back on top by 1, 73-72. Swarm ball in the front court, and a kicked ball in the lane by the Nets. It'll be Swarm ball. David Mwaka into the game here for the Nets. Brown has it way up front. On the inbounds play, push pass right to McNeely. He's thought about the 3 right side. Cross court to left to Iwoma. 10 to shoot. Up front is Brown. Inside pass to McNeely. Left hand shot missing. Got his own rebound. 5 on the timer. Puts up a shot again. It's no good. Got his own rebound again. 2 seconds to go. The shot clock puts it up again. And he got rejected again. And a shot clock violation. Turnover. Swarm number 6. And we get a timeout of the court. 6:50 to go, third quarter. Nets 73, Swarm 72 at NBAGleague.com. Swarm fans, have you ever considered bringing out a group of your friends or co-workers to a Swarm game? The way to go to eliminate any ticketing fees is through our group sales programs. For more information, please visit gsoswarm.com. Back inside the Novant Health Fieldhouse, 73-72. Nets in the lead by 1. 6:50 to go in the third quarter. Nets and Swarm both shooting 44%. Nets shooting 38% from 3. They've made 10. Swarm shooting 18% from 3. They've made only 3 out of 16. Shot in the lane, missed by the Nets. Rebound here by the Swarm. Here's McNeely across the midcourt to Brown in the lane. Dumps it down inside to Hall, and it's knocked away out of bounds, and it goes back, they say, to the Nets. Turnover Swarm, number 7. Here come the Nets. From right to left they go. In the lead by 1, 73-72. Etienne down the right alley. Swing pass right in the corner. Right corner 3 missed by Davis for the Nets. Rebound by Sims for the Swarm, and the outlet pass to Brown. Swarm go left to right. They're down 1. 73-72. Brown head of the key. Spins on the defender. Push pass up front. It goes to Iwoma. High-low lob inside the Hall. Puts up a bank shot, missing off the glass on the rim. He wanted a foul, didn't get it. Rebound here by the Nets. Driving down the lane is Davis. Gets it down low, and he knocked it away. Turnovers. Nets number 6. All alone is P.J. Hall. Goes up and throws down a 2-hand slam. 15 points for Hall. And the Swarm back in the lead by 1, 74-73. 5:37 to go, third quarter. Here come the Nets from right to left. Mwaka back in the game, head of the key for the Nets. He hands it off up front to Tyson Etienne. He drives down the lane, 8 to shoot. Fadeaway shot off the glass. Oh, they wave it off. Offensive foul. They call a moving screen against David Mwaka for the Nets. His first foul of the game. Or he just ran into P.J. Hall. DJ Rodman back at the game for the Swarm. So it's Rodman, Iwoma, Brown, Reeves, and Hall, the 5 of the floor. Here is Brown, top of the circle, spins the pass right to Iwoma, back to Brown, up top, fires up a 3-point shot. It's too strong. Rebound by Mwaka for the Nets, and the outlet pass to Terry Roberts. Roberts across midcourt. Bounce pass down low. Left block is Chaney Johnson. He backs in on Brown. Up top it goes to Roberts. Takes a 3 on the way. It's short. Rebound Brown for the Swarm. Lead pass up the front of Reeves. Drives up down the lane. And he lays it up and missed it. Rebound Iwoma for the Swarm, and he lost it. And they call a foul, or it's out of bounds on the Nets. Apparently just out of bounds on the Nets. As Reeves went up for the layup, it got partially blocked. It rimmed out. Iwoma had the ball. Taken away by Tyson Etienne, but they said he was out of bounds. Swarm ball up by 1, 74-73. Iwoma driving down the lane. Little Euro step, and he got clobbered on the shot. He's fouled. He'll head to the line for 1 shot worth 2. Fouls on Tyson Etienne, his 3rd foul of the game. So here is Tosan Iwoma. Played 4 years at Princeton, finished up there in 2023. He has previous NBA playing experience with the Knicks, the Nets, the Pistons, and the Grizzlies. In his last game on Sunday that he played in against the Raptors 905, he had 8 points and 4 assists. 1 shot worth 2. Iwoma bends the knees, eyes the mark. He puts it up with the right hand, and he got it. Points 13 and 14 for Iwoma on the 1 shot worth 2. The Swarm 8 of 9 at the line. 76-73. Swarm by 3. 4:30 to go in the third quarter. Nets have it in the front court. Here's Johnson, right baseline, and he lost it. Turnover Nets, number 7. Up the floor comes the Swarm. Reeves driving left baseline, cut off, and he plays the left wing to Gilliard. Up top to Hall. Fakes the handoff. Dribbles to the left, hands it off to Reeves, driving down the lane, leans inside, nowhere to go, 10 to shoot. Here's Gilliard up in front, driving layup inside, and they wave it off. Offensive foul, illegal screen called against Hall with the Swarm, his third foul of the game. And he goes back to the nets. Hall pleading his case, saying no way. And he shakes his head as he comes out of the game. Swarm by 3, 76-73. We're coming up on 4 minutes now to go in the third quarter. Nets ball in the front court. Here's Johnson way out front, head of the key, drives hard down the lane, works against the defender. Iwoma puts up a shot, banks it in off the window. Cheney Johnson has 6 points in the game. 76-75, Swarm by 1 with the ball, 3:49 to go, third quarter. Gilliard between the rings, puts it on the floor, goes down the lane, works against Davis, leans inside, bounce pass to the foul line. Adu, 15-footer goes in. Jonas Adu is 6 points in the game, 78-75. The Swarm in the lead by 3. In the lane is Milwaukee for the Nets. Turnaround shot, right hand, leaves it short. Rebound, Adu has it for the Swarm, and the outlet pass to Iwoma. Iwoma driving across midcourt. Underhands the ball, left side, Gilliard fires up a 3. Missed it short. Rebound by Davis for the Nets, and the outlet pass to Roberts. Roberts across midcourt, goes down the lane. Little floating right-hander. Now it's a lob, and a slam goes down by Milwaukee. The assist from Roberts, the jam by Milwaukee. Swarm lead is 1, 78-77. Swarm ball in the front court. Inside 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Here's Rodman, right side, drives in the lane. Turnaround shot with the right hand. Good! DJ Rodman, his second basket. He has 4 points in the game. 80-77. Swarm by 3. Nets ball right to left. 2:35 to go, third quarter. Hunter Couture in the game. Top of the circle, 3 by him is too strong. Offensive rebound by Davis. Feeds it inside to Johnson for the jam. 8 points for Cheney Johnson. And it's 80-79. Swarm by 1. Swarm ball in the front court. 2:15 to go, third quarter. Gilliard inside the half-court stripe, setting up the offense on the point. He goes to the left side, drives in the lane, 10 to shoot. Up front, it goes to Reeves. Shot clock at 6. Reeves, head of the key, drives hard in the lane. Floats up a right-handed shot, curls around and out. Rebound by Davis for the Nets, but he throws it away. Turnover, Nets, number 8. Top of the circle, 3 by Robin is short for the Swarm. Offensive rebound by Reeves for the Swarm. He puts it up off the glass and good! 7 points for Antonio Reeves and a timeout of the court. Taken by the Nets with 1:48 to go, third quarter. Swarm 82, Nets 79 on NBAGleague.com. For the second year in a row, we are offering an all-you-can-eat VIP-style experience during all Swarm home games, which includes game tickets and complimentary parking. For more information, please visit gsoswarm.com or call our offices at 336-907-3600. After the timeout taken by the Nets, the Swarm lead the Nets by 3, 82-79, 1:48 to go in the third quarter. Both teams are shooting 43.8% exactly so far in the game. Evenly played game, back and forth we go, 82-79, Swarm by 3, Nets ball front court, foul up front on the Swarm on DJ Rodman. His third, first on the Swarm in the last 2 minutes of the quarter. Nets inbound, Powell inbounds to the front court, near sideline. He finds Johnson way up front. Up at the top of the key is Roberts. Drives to the lane, bounce pass to the lane to Johnson. Layup is missed badly off the corner of the backboard. Rebound by Adu with the Swarm. The outlet pass to Gilliard. Had the ball poked away into the hands of Reeves, though. Reverse layup is blocked, and it's on the deck. Picked up by Alec for the Swarm. And then it ricochets around, then it bounds off the Swarm. Turnover Swarm, number 8. And it goes back to the Nets. Nets ball trailing the Swarm by 3, 82-79. Steal by Gilliard, racing up the floor with the Swarm, but the Nets get back on defense. Gilliard had it poked away, got it back, lost it, and a loose ball foul called on Terry Roberts for the Nets. That's his third foul of the game. Nets are over the limit. At the line, Evan Gilliard. He's not missed a free throw in a handful of attempts for the Swarm in the NBA G League regular season. One shot worth 2. It's on the way, and it is good. His first 2 points of the game and the one shot worth 2. The Swarm 9 of 10 at the line. Swarm by 5, 84-79. 1 minute exactly now to go. Third quarter. Powell for the Nets in the lane in the front court. Kicks it left corner. Roberts' 3 is up and strong. Rebound skied for by Rodman for the Swarm. Here comes the Swarm. Up by 5. Inside a minute to go. Third quarter. Gilliard in the lane. He finds Alec. Right block. Alec spinning inside. Kicks it left corner to Gilliard. Fakes the 3. Drives inside, and he got fouled by the Nets. Fouled by Hunter Couture. His second foul of the game. Nets in the penalty, so Gilliard will go to the line for one shot worth 2. He had 3 points, 2 assists, 2 steals against the Nets on this floor 2 days ago. Played 2 years at UTEP, 2 years at New Mexico State, 1 year at Missouri, Kansas City. Acquired by the Swarm about a month ago. One shot worth 2, it's up in the air, good. Points 3 and 4 for Gilliard, the one shot worth 2. The Swarm 10 of 11 at the line. Swarm by 7, 86-79. 36 seconds remaining, third quarter, and a foul on the Swarm away from the ball. It's on DJ Rodman, his 4th foul of the game. So here is E.J. Liddell. He was drafted in round 2, pick number 41 by the Pelicans in the 2022 NBA draft. 21 points in the game tonight. He had 17 in Wednesday's game. Shot is up and good. Liddell points 22 and 23 of the one shot worth 2. The Nets 8 of 11 at the line. Swarm by 5, 86-81. Final 30 seconds to go, third quarter. Reeves across midcourt, and he finds Gilliard way up front on the right wing. Down to 25 seconds to go in the third quarter, 10 on the timer. Here is Reeves driving left baseline, finds Gilliard left side, 6 to shoot. Gilliard needs help, bounce pass in the lane to Alec. Layup is crawling off the rim, and they call goaltending, they say, on the Nets. Alec gets the basket, credited to him. I believe a Nets player grabbed the net on the attempted layup here by Alec and grabbed the net and the bottom of the rim, and now we get a foul on the inbounds play. They're calling a foul, I believe, on the nets. Officials are discussing this last play. They called a foul on the Nets, but I think the Nets are claiming that Gilliard flopped. So they're calling it a foul on Gilliard. Fouls on Gilliard is second. And at the line is Malachi Smith for the Nets. It's one shot worth one, and he missed it. And it'll be Nets ball in the backcourt. Inbounding on the other side of the floor on the baseline. 14.8 to go, third quarter. Swarm by 7, 88-81. Light full court pressure, but on by the Swarm. They inbound the ball. The Nets do to Smith. 10 seconds to go, third quarter. Here is Smith. One-on-one against Gilliard across the timeline. 6 seconds to go. Here's Smith passing left corner to Johnson. 3 seconds. Johnson in the lane. Running right-hander goes in. Johnson with 10. Half-court heave is missed by the Swarm. That's it for quarter number 3. At the end of 3, Swarm 88, Nets 83 on NBAGleague.com. Back inside the Novant Health Fieldhouse, Greensboro, North Carolina. Start of the fourth quarter. Swarm lead the Nets 88-83. Nets shooting 43% of the game, 33% on threes. They've made 10 of 30. Swarm shooting 44% of the game, just 3 of 19 from 3, 15%. Swarm's biggest lead has been 7. Nets' biggest lead has been 5. Swarm leader right now by 5, 88-83. We start the fourth quarter. Swarm ball to begin quarter number 4. Gilliard, McNeely, Hall, Rodman, Reeves, the 5 of the floor. Inbound the basketball to Gilliard, and here we go. Start of the fourth quarter. Swarm by 5, 88-83. Gilliard head of the key. Bounce pass left to Reeves. Back up front to Gilliard. He swings it right to McNeely against this 2-3 matchup zone. Gilliard's 3 is up in the air. Up the top is no good, but a rebound foul over the back called on Trey Scott for the Nets. His second foul of the game. His second, team foul number 1 in the quarter. Swarm inbound against this 2-3 zone defense. McNeely up top, spins it left to Gilliard. Back up top to McNeely. Overhead pass, right side Reeves. Up top McNeely, swings it left to Gilliard. Driving left baseline, 3 to shoot. Gilliard needs to put something up here in a hurry. Puts it up with the left hand, and he got fouled at the last second. He's fouled with 1 second to go in the shot clock. Gilliard to the line for 1 shot worth 2. Oh no, they say it's on the floor. Not in the act of shooting, they say. Fouls on E.J. Liddell, his 4th foul of the game. Gilliard inbounds to the front court on the near sideline, and he inbounds to McNeely up front, who has it. Back to the left side, Reeves. 10 to shoot. At the top is Hall. Spins it right to Gilliard. 6 on the timer. Driving inside is Gilliard. High left-handed layup is missing off the glass. Rebound by Liddell. Over the back foul called against the Swarm and Reeves. His second foul of the game. The first quarter of this game had some good flow, up and down action. Second quarter was decent. The third quarter, a lot of fouls, a lot of stoppages, no real flow. Fourth quarter, kind of the same so far. Swarm by 5, 88-83. 11-13 to go, fourth quarter. Nets ball in the front court. Here's Powell, right side, driving inside of the lane, and he got fouled on his way to the cup. Fouls on Gilliard, his 3rd foul of the game. Team foul number 2. Here is Drake Powell at the line for the Nets. He has 6 points tonight. He had 21 points and 3 threes 2 days ago against the Swarm. He's a former North Carolina Tar Heel, played for the Tar Heels last year. Drafted in round 1, pick number 22 by the Hawks in last summer's NBA draft. 1 shot worth 2, it's up, and he got it. Points 7 and 8 for Powell on the 1 shot worth 2. 88-85, Swarm by 3, and layup in the lane missed by McNeely for the Swarm. Rebound by the Nets and Liddell. Across the timeline to Smith. Smith up front to Liddell, fakes the 3, drives inside, and he stumbles on his way to the basket, scores anyway, and he's fouled. Fouled by P.J. Hall. That's his 4th. Liddell has now 25 points in the game. Liddell with a chance for a 3-point play. 84% free throw shooter. One shot worth 1 to try and tie the game. It's up and it's good. 26 points in the game for Liddell. And we're tied at 88. Swarm ball left to right. 10:40 to go in the fourth quarter. Here's Terrell Brown Jr. Needs help, and he finds Hall right elbow. Hands it off right wing to McNeely. 10 to shoot. McNeely backing into the lane of the right block. Leans inside. Little turnaround shot off the glass. No good, but the tap up is good on the missed shot. It's tipped in by Rodman. Rodman with 6. Swarm back in the lead by 2. 90-88. 10:20 to go, fourth quarter. Etienne up front, passes right side of Liddell, fires up a 3, and it goes in. E.J. Liddell, 29 points in the game. And the Nets back on top by 1. Here's Terrell Brown Jr. inside with the Swarm, missing the shot underneath. Rebound by the Nets. Here's Etienne, driving right baseline, Etienne, and a jump ball, and it'll be a jump up in the free throw circle between Etienne and I believe Rodman. And the crew chief, Pat O'Connell, has warned both teams that no more complaining is going to be tolerated here tonight the rest of the way. Tosan Iwoma wants to check in, but I think he's checking in for the jumper, Rodman. Rodman to jump up against Etienne in the free throw circle. The toss, the tap, won by the Swarm. Swarm in the backcourt, trailing the Nets by 1. 91-90, 9:45 to go, fourth quarter. Brown head of the key. Whips the pass right side of McNeely. Little stutter step down the lane. Left-hand layup off the glass and good. Liam McNeely, he has 14 in the game, 92-91. The Swarm in the lead by 1, 9:27 to go, fourth quarter. Nets ball up front is Powell, driving, rising, firing a two-point shot at the elbow, and they call a foul first on the floor. Fouls on Antonio Reeves, his third. On the previous play, nice little ankle breaker move by Liam McNeely, lays it in. As he has 14 points in the game. Smith inbounds for the Nets to the front court far sideline. They inbound the ball to E.J. Liddell. Oh, and Liddell, my goodness. Liddell hit Hall. It looks like Hall got an elbow. And they're going to go to the monitor to review for a potential upgrade to a flagrant. So a foul on the Nets. They're going to go to the monitor to review for a potential upgraded flagrant. As Hall took a shot to the midsection. And perhaps just a tad below the midsection. Updated shooting numbers, the Nets shooting 45% of the game, 35% on threes, or 11 of 31. Swarm 42% shooting, 14% on threes, just 3 of 21. 3-point shots just have not been going down here in the second half of play. Here's the word. And they're going to call it a common foul. Call stands on the floor, common foul against the Nets. Fifth foul. Fifth foul called against E.J. Liddell. Swarm have it back, up by 1. It's against the 2-3 zone defense here by Long Island. Iwoma right side, up front it goes to Brown. Inside pass to McNeely, running right-hander, lays it in. Liam McNeely, 16 points in the game, 94-91. The Swarm by 3. Nets ball in the front court inside 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. Ball deflected to the front court, retained here by the Nets. Powell up front driving right side, passes right wing to Malachi Smith, drives down the right baseline, and he lost it. Turnover Nets, their 11th of the game. Up the floor come the Swarm, driving inside is Iwoma, and he lost it. Out of bounds, then it goes back to the Nets. 8 turnovers now on the Swarm. Here come the Nets. From right to left. Down 3 to the Swarm, 94-91. Smith up front, drives down the lane, and a couple of pump fakes, puts up a shot in the air. It's good. Malachi Smith, 16 points of the night. Swarm lead cut to 1, 94-93. 8:17 to go, fourth quarter. McNeely in the front court for the Swarm. Swings it up front to Brown. In the left corner, it goes to Iwoma. Catch and shoot 3. That's too strong. And a loose ball foul called on the rebound. It's on the Nets. It's on Trey Scott, his third foul of the game. Jalen Sims back at the Swarm lineup, replacing Liam McNeely. Both teams will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Each team with 4 team fouls here in the quarter. 1 point game, Swarm in the lead by 1, 94-91. Here is Brown, right side, 8 to shoot. Brown against Johnson, takes Johnson into the lane, stops, 4 to shoot, turnaround shot with the right hand, crawls off the rim, rebound by Etienne for the Nets. Here come the Nets, they can take the lead on this trip, down 1, 94-93. Swarm in the lead, 7:45 to go in the fourth quarter. Etienne driving inside in the lane to Johnson, left hand layup is good, off the glass by Johnson. 12 points for him, and the Nets reclaim the lead by 1, 95-94. Swarm ball in the front court, 7:29 to go, fourth quarter. Iwoma up top. One-on-one against Trey Scott, drives inside, puts up a running right-hander, banks it in. Tosan Iwoma, 16 points for him, and the Swarm back on top by 1, 96-95. In the lane is Powell, driving inside, bounce pass underneath to Johnson, and he lost it. Turnover, Nets number 12, and then a loose ball foul. No, it's out of bounds. Out of bounds off of the Nets, back to the Swarm. Swarm come up the floor with Brown, Sims, Reeves, Iwoma, and Hall back in the game. After he took a shot to the midsection, he fights for position, setting a screen up front, right sideline. In the corner is Reeves, 8 to shoot. Reeves way out front, right wing. Here is Brown, right side, 5 seconds on the timer. Brown drives inside, and he got fouled with 3 seconds to go on the shot clock. Brown will go to the line for 1 shot worth 2. Fouls on Tyson Etienne, his 4th. And we get a timeout of the court. 6:43 to go. Fourth quarter. Swarm in the lead by 1. As part of the 10th year anniversary, we will be highlighting a number of season members. Tonight we are recognizing our great partner Tim Buffus from R.H. Behringer. We would like to take this opportunity to thank the entire team at R.H. Behringer for their support of the Greensboro Swarm and the Charlotte Hornets. Out of the timeout, 6:43 to go in the fourth quarter. Back in fourth game, 96-95, Swarm in the lead by 1. At the foul line will be Terrell Brown Jr. for one shot worth 2. And before the game today, and also all season long, head coach DJ Baker has just raved about Brown's leadership this year. Does a good job of getting this team in the offensive flow. One shot worth 2, it's good for Brown. Points 9 and 10 on the one shot worth 2. The Swarm 11 of 12 to the line. Swarm by 3, 98-95, 6:38 to go in the fourth quarter. Smith right at the key. Up front it goes to Tyson Etienne. Plays it left elbow to Cheney Johnson, 8 to shoot. Here's Etienne off a screen, down the left side of the lane. Inside pass, it goes to Johnson. Layup is good. Cheney Johnson, 14 points for him. Swarm lead down to 1. 98-97, Swarm by 1. Swarm ball left to right, 6:12 to go, fourth quarter. Here's Iwoma right side, up top to Brown. Against that 2-3 zone here played by Long Island. Iwoma spinning in the lane, 8 to shoot. In the lane, left-handed shot is crawling around, and it goes in. 18 points for Tosan Iwoma. Swarm, first team to reach triple digits. Swarm 100, Nets 97. Swarm by 3, Nets ball at the front court. 5:45 to go in the fourth quarter. They kick it to the left corner. Nets shot for 3, missed by Trey Scott. Rebound by Brown with the Swarm. Lee pass up the floor to Reeves, drives inside. Two-hand slam! 9 points for Antonio Reeves. 102-97. The Swarm lead is 5 with 5:25 to go in the fourth quarter. Here's Etienne, head of the key. Now dribbles to the left side. He's at the foul line. Push pass right to Couture. Catch and shoot 3. Rises, fires, and he hits. Hunter Couture, his first basket of the game from the floor. His first 3, 5 points total for him. Swarm lead is 2, 102-100. Coming up on 5 minutes exactly to go in the fourth quarter. Again, that 2-3 zone defense here with the Nets. Brown standing dribble between the rings. High-low lob at the foul line. Right elbow, Iwoma drives down the lane. Pull-up 14-footer. Good! 20 points for Tosan Iwoma. 104-100. The Swarm in the lead by 4, and a timeout taken by the Nets. 4:47 to go in the game. Swarm by 4 at NBAGleague.com. Swarm fans, new season tickets are now on sale for next season. Tickets starting as low as $9 for the season. We hope you can join us next season. For more information, please visit gsoswarm.com. Back inside the Novant Health Fieldhouse, 4:47 to go in the fourth quarter. Swarm leading by 4, 104-100. Swarm have led the majority of the way. Biggest Swarm lead has been 7. Biggest Nets lead has been 5. Nets ball right to left with 4:45 to go in the fourth quarter. Here they come across midcourt. Liddell right side, picked up by P.J. Hall. Liddell, nowhere to go, finds Smith right side, 10 to shoot, back to Liddell, top of the circle, fires a 3, it's too strong, rebound offensively by Powell for the Nets, and a shot clock reset to 14. Couture making a Smith driving down the lane, in the left corner goes to Johnson, catch and shoot 3, leaves it short, rebound skied 4 by P.J. Hall for the Swarm. Swarm by 4, 4:15 to go, fourth quarter, Brown across midcourt. And again, that 2-3 zone here played in a half-court set by Long Island. In the right corner, Reeves catch and shoot 3, leaves it short. Rebound, Liddell skies high for the rebound, and over the back foul called on Hall for the Swarm. That's number 5 on Hall. His 5th, team's 5th as well, and free throws here for, or one free throw worth 2 for E.J. Liddell. Hall will come out of the game, and Alec is in for him. Here is E.J. Liddell at the free throw stripe. 29 points in the game. His career high this year. He set earlier 32 in a game. This is one shot worth 2. He puts it up with the right hand, and it's good. Points 30 and 31 for E.J. Liddell. The Nets 11 of 15 at the line. Swarm lead is 2, 104-102. Inside 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Brown head of the key. Push pass right to Reeves. Back to Brown up front. Bullet pass inside to Alec. Left side pass to Iwoma. 9 to shoot. He drives in the lane and a foul. Oh, they call palming. Oh my goodness. They call palming on Iwoma. That's turnover number 10 on the Swarm. Timeout taken by the Long Island Nets. It'll be a 30-second timeout. So 30-second timeout taken by the Nets. Nets have possession. They can tie or take the lead on this next trip. A reminder, tomorrow night, folks, we have more Greensboro Swarm basketball tomorrow night. The Swarm against the Motor City Cruise, 6 p.m. Eastern Time tip, airing on NBAGleague.com and simulcast tomorrow night as well on My48 TV and the Triad. Hope you can join us for tomorrow night's broadcast as well. The Nets have 2 timeouts remaining. The Swarm have 1. Swarm by 2, 104-102, 3:48 to go in the fourth quarter. Nets ball inbounding in the backcourt. Powell inbounds in the backcourt to Smith. Walking dribbled across the timeline. Push pass right to Johnson. Picked up by Josiah Alec. Johnson down the right baseline to the rack. 2-hand slam by Johnson. 16 points for him. Tied at 104. Swarm ball in the front court. Iwoma, foul line jumper, leaves it short. Rebound skied for by the Nets and Malachi Smith. And now the Nets can take the lead on this trip. Tied at 104, 3:20 to go in the fourth. Johnson driving right baseline, lost the ball, but he got it back. He backs in now on Brown. Skip pass up front to Liddell. Drives down the lane, 7 to shoot. Layup is up in the air. Count the basket, and a foul by E.J. Liddell. And a new career high for Liddell, 33 points on the night. Foul on Josiah Alec, his second. The Nets take the lead on a new career high night for E.J. Liddell, 33 points on the night. And Liddell will go to the line for a potential 3-point play. 84% free throw shooter in the G League regular season. One shot worth 1. It's up and it's good. 34 points for E.J. Liddell. The Nets are 12 of 16 at the line. The Nets in the lead by 3 now, 107-104. We're coming up on 3 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Swarm left to right of the front court. McNeely. And he throws it away. Turnover on the Swarm, number 11. Racing up the floor is Johnson. Waits for his teammates to get back with him on offense. Powell way out front of the right side. He's picked up by P.J. Hall, who checked back into the game. Shot clock inside of 10. Up front to Johnson. Fakes the three. Drives inside. Kicks it right side to Powell. Puts up a three-point shot. Got it. Oh, my goodness. Another three goes in, this time for Powell. 11 points for Powell, his first three, and the Swarm are down 6. Right side three by Sims is up and too strong, but he got his own rebound. Puts it up a shot in the lane. He missed it. Rebound fought for Iwoma, has it, and he's fouled. And he'll go to the line for one shot worth 2 for the Swarm. Fouls on Chaney Johnson, his second foul of the game. So here is Tosan Iwoma. He has 20 points on the night. Excellent free throw shooter, 89% in the regular season. One shot worth 2. It's up in the air, and he missed it. It's short. Rebound by the Nets, who lead by 6, 2:20 to go. Nets ended the Swarm's 8-game winning streak on Wednesday on this floor. Now they're trying to win 2 in a row in as many games against the Swarm on this trip. 8 seconds to shoot. Johnson is fouled by Terrell Brown Jr. And Johnson will go to the line for one shot worth 2 with 2:08 to go. It's the Nets' largest lead of the game of 6. Swarm have led by as many as 7. That was at 88-81. Johnson at the line. Two-way guy for the Long Island Nets and the Brooklyn Nets. One shot worth 2, 74% free throw shooter, and it goes in. He has points 17 and 18 and the one shot worth 2. Nets by 8, their biggest lead with exactly 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Swarm have the ball in the front court. Left corner is Sims driving left baseline. Reverse layup is good. Jalen Sims, 12 points for him. The lead is down to 6. 112-106. Swarm down 6. Nets ball driving inside to Smith. Layup is off the glass and missing. Rebound fought for Iwoma, has it for the Swarm. Swarm get a stop. Now they need points. Iwoma driving up the floor, up the left baseline. Cut off by Couture. And he puts up a shot on the left side and missed it. He wanted a foul, didn't get it. Rebound by the Nets. Under 90 seconds to go. Nets by 6. Smith has it, right junction here for the Nets. Shot clock inside of 10. Liddell head of the key, works against Brown. 7 seconds to shoot. In the lane, turnaround shot, fade away, leaves it way short. Offensive rebound by Johnson, puts it up, and he got fouled. And he'll go to the line for 2 shots. Fouls on P.J. Hall. That's his 6th. He's fouled out of the game. And now 2 shots coming up here in the final 2 minutes. 2 shots the rest of the way. Here is Chaney Johnson at the line to shoot 2. So Hall's fouled out of the game. Josiah Alec is back in. Here is Chaney Johnson, played 2 years at Auburn, including that Final Four team for Bruce Pearl last year. He's a 74% free throw shooter, 18 points, 14 since the halftime break. The first shot is up in the air, and it is good. 19 points for Chaney Johnson. It's a 3-possession game and a 3-possession lead for the Nets with 1:10 to go in the fourth quarter. Second shot for Chaney Johnson. Takes one dribble, bends the knees, eyes the mark, puts it up, and he puts it in. 20 points for Chaney Johnson. Nets by 8, their largest lead, 1:07 to go in the fourth quarter. Iwoma for the Swarm, driving in the paint. In the lane, turnaround shot with the left hand. It bounces out. Offensive rebound by Alec. His putback is good. Alec with 6. Lead is down to 6. Full court pressure, but on with the Swarm with 58.9 to go. Nets inbounding. Powell. He finds Couture in the backcourt. Picked up by Sims. Cross-courts the pass in the backcourt to Smith. Jogs across the timeline. Push pass right angle to Couture. Back inside the half-court stripe up front is Smith. They double-team Smith. They find Johnson right side. Ball deflected and saved on the steal by Alec. Turnover on the Nets. Here comes McNeely, spinning in the lane, in transition, lost the ball, got it back, left-hand layup, good! 18 points from McNeely, the lead is down to 4 at 114-110. Full court pressure, but on with the Swarm, full court man-to-man. Here is Smith in the backcourt, and they're trying to foul Smith, and then they lay off of him, and they pass to the left side to Powell. Make it Liddell, and he got fouled by McNeely with 10 on the timer and 22.1 to go. McNeely's first. 2 shots coming up here for E.J. Liddell, who has a new career high tonight, 34 points. Two shots for E.J. Liddell. It's up, the first one up and good. 35 points for E.J. Liddell. The Nets are 16 of 20 at the line for 80%. 115-110. Nets by 5, 22.1 to go. Liddell at the line for one more shot. He eyes it, he shoots it, and he makes it. 36 points for E.J. Liddell. Timeout taken by the Swarm. That's their final regular timeout of the game. They have the timeout reset in their hip pocket to use if they wish. 22.1 to go, fourth quarter. Nets 116, Swarm 110. Nets leaded by 2 possessions. 22.1 seconds remaining. Swarm out of timeouts. Nets have 2. Both teams have the timeout reset remaining. Swarm advance the ball past the midcourt stripe. Iwoma inbound with the Swarm in the front court near sideline. E.J. Liddell right up in his face. Here is Iwoma to inbound. They find Sims in the right corner, sets his feet, catch and shoot 3. It's too strong. Offensive rebound by Alec. Left corner 3 by Brown. It's up and good! Cuts the lead down to 3. 1 possession game, 15.6 to go. Full court pressure, but on with the Swarm. And a timeout taken by head coach Buffon Udofia and the Nets. Nets have 1 timeout remaining. They will likely advance the ball past the midcourt stripe. Swarm either need a steal and a 3 to tie, or a foul and hope for misses at the line to have a chance to tie this game late in the game. 15.6 to go. Nets 116, Swarm 113. It's been a bit of a long game tonight. So far, 2 hours and 23 minutes. Nets will indeed, it looks like, advance the ball past to the midcourt stripe. Chaney Johnson will inbound in the front court for the Nets on the far sideline near the Swarm bench. Johnson looking, trying to inbound, and they call offensive foul on the Nets. On the inbounds play, they knocked over one of the Swarm players, and it'll be Swarm ball. No time came off the clock. They don't have to foul, and the Swarm take a timeout reset. Swarm take the timeout reset to advance the ball past the midcourt stripe. Swarm ideally would like a 3 here to tie the game, if not a quick 2, and play the foul game the rest of the way. So the Swarm advanced the ball past the midcourt stripe, 15.6 to go. Swarm down 3, 116-113. Tosan Iwoma to inbound with the Swarm in the front court, far sideline near the Nets bench. Iwoma looking, and he needs help, and he finds Alec, and Alec got fouled by Cheney Johnson. So Josiah Alec will go to the line to shoot 2, but Alec only a 53% free throw shooter on the year. So here is Josiah Alec. He has 6 points in the game on 3 field goals made. Shooting 2, he had 6 points against the Nets on Wednesday. Swarm a chance to cut it down to a 1-point game. 2 shots coming up here for Josiah Alec. The first one is up, and it's missed. Second shot here for Josiah Alec. And he puts it up, and he misses that one too. Rebound by Milwaukee, and then a loose ball foul, and they say a timeout first by the Nets. So the final timeout taken by the Long Island Nets. Still a 1-possession game. 116-113 Nets, 13.3 to go. Nets come out of the timeout. Leading by 3 with possession, 13.3 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. And head coach Mufon Udofia likes to advance the ball past the midcourt stripe for the Nets. Well, the Swarm got a foul called against the Nets on the previous inbounds play for Long Island. They need it again. Down 3 points. Nets have the ball in the lead. 13.3 to go. Powell to inbound in the front court near far sideline near the Swarm bench. Powell inbounds, looks, and almost had a 5 count. Loose ball foul in the inbounds play. It's on Terrell Brown Jr. Terrell Brown Jr. is down and looks like he might have a leg cramp. He's kind of tugging at that toe, trying to stretch out a potential leg cramp in his left leg. Two shots coming up here for Hunter Couture. Played 5 seasons at Virginia Tech. Named the ACC Tournament MVP 4 seasons ago. Last year played in France. 2 shots coming, 77% free throw shooter. First one is missed. It's no good. Swarm out of timeouts, so are the Nets. 12.4 to go. Second shot for Hunter Couture. He can make it a 2-possession game here, and he does. 6 points for him, 117-113. Swarm out of timeouts. They're down 2 possessions, 12.4 to go. Iwoma inbounds to McNeely. Swarm needs something quickly here with 9 seconds. Here's Iwoma up top. Shot for 3 rejected by Powell. 5 seconds to go. Iwoma finds McNeely left side. 3 with 3 to go. Puts up a shot. Is caught by Alec, and they call a foul near the rim with 1 second to go. It's on Tyson Etienne, his 5th foul of the game. So the Swarm need a miracle here. They're down 4 with 1 second to go and 2 shots coming up. Jonas Adu comes out of the game for the Swarm, replacing Tosan Iwoma. So here's Liam McNeely. He has 18 points. Good free throw shooter, 81% on the year. 2 shots coming up. Here's the first one, and it is good. Makes it a 1-possession game. Now he's going to have to somehow miss it and get back to the line, behind the line for a 3-pointer, or he might make it. We'll see. He puts it up, and they said he was fouled on a 3. I thought he was fouled on a 2-point shot. They say he's fouled on a 3. There was a late foul called on Pat O'Connell. So his 3rd shot is coming up. His team is down 2. As McNeely hits the rim of the shot, and they wave it off. They call a lane violation on the Swarm on McNeely, I believe. With 1 second exactly now remaining on the clock. Swarm down 2. Does he cross the line before the ball gets there? And that's close. Powell inbounding, and that's it. The Long Island Nets, for the 2nd time in 3 nights, come in and beat the Greensboro Swarm 117-115, the final. With the win, the Long Island Nets are now 18-11 in the NBA G League regular season. With the loss, the Swarm have lost 2 straight, now 19-8 in the NBA G League regular season. We hope you can join us tomorrow night for more NBA G League basketball. The Swarm taking on the Motor City Cruise, 6 p.m. tomorrow night on My 48. Good night from Greensboro.
This copyrighted broadcast of the NBA G League may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA G League.